Knowledge and Learning Commons, which is a part of the library and our Centre for Learning and Multilingualism at UN Geneva. And our aim through the Commons is to be able to provide this more informal space to share knowledge, information with each other, and to collaborate across our different areas of work. And for this, we bring to you different experts and practitioners from different fields to share their knowledge and their information and to engage with you. Today, we have a session on keeping a healthy mind with the Staff Counsellor's Office at UN Geneva. We have Mary Bridget Leahy and Rosa van der Heide.
But the main purpose today was to talk about how we can practice self-care and how we can figure out a way of getting through this.
We're going to do a little guided mindfulness sessions. Thank you very much for joining today.
And today we have a session called Negotiating in a Multilateral World, the potential and challenges of more inclusive negotiations. Now, our speakers wish to look at this particular topic today as we mark this year 100 years of modern multilateralism, starting with the League of Nations, and also this year the 75th anniversary of the United Nations.
Multilateralism, I would say, is not a philosophy, it's not an ideology, it's a method of negotiation.
Over to Ambassador Stevens.
In my presentation, I'll be looking particularly at the role of small states in negotiations.
We invite you to invest today into your mental health by learning more about the topic at our Commons event on occasion of the Mental Health Day.
It's so common, it could be anyone. The trouble is nobody wants to talk about it, and that makes everything worse. But I'm happy to say that we actually do have some staff, very brave staff at the UN, who stepped up to bravely tell their stories about mental health, breaking the silence to help break the stigma. Thank you.
Bonjour à toutes et à tous et merci de vous joindre à nous en ligne. Nous sommes très heureux de pouvoir rester connectés avec vous et de continuer à communiquer depuis la maison. Je m'appelle Niverte, je travaille dans l'équipe des Commons. On vient jusqu'à chez vous et on se réjouit de vous voir bientôt au palais, on l'espère bien.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us online for this session, especially during your lunch break here at the Knowledge and Learning Commons, starting our series called Conversations with Academia. In essence, the Swiss Data Cube is a way to harness big data, the power of big data, and be able to interact with it, interact with complex data, especially satellite imagery, and then in turn be able to make informed evidence-based policy decisions. So this is a project that's a collaboration between the University of Geneva, the University of Zurich, also the UN Environment Programme's GRID Geneva, which is actually part of a more wider global group of environmental information centres, as well as the Swiss Federal Institute for Forest, Snow and Landscape Research. It's also funded by the Swiss government.
Actually, we want to better understand what is going on in terms of natural environment on our Earth, and we are mainly using the satellites that are circling around the world.
This is actually one of the first kind of things that we were doing in the past, was taking one image in time, maybe in the 80s, another one in the 90s and 2000, and then we could see spotted deforestation. And it was quite impressive. We built an entire atlas with that.
And today at the Commons, we're very excited because we're launching a new series together with some of our in-house experts. The series is called Histories, and it's designed to bring some of the knowledge and the material found in the League of Nations archives here.
When we work in the archives, we are dealing with documents that are it's paper, right? But what is very interesting is what is behind the war period.
Extremely thankful again to UN Commons for hosting this event.
Merci à tous, merci à toutes et à bientôt.